Hey everybody, good morning. So there seems to be an update for Sunkenland. This is on the public test branch. I'll read this update so you won't have to, although I will include a link for this update in the description so you can come here in the future if you wish to. So it reads update version 0.5.08 public test branch. First note here is enhanced gun customization feature. Drop gun parts directly into the gun workshop, so no need to carry everything in your inventory. Now I have just started playing Sunkenland. I'm still learning the game. I do not have the gun workshop. I do not know when I will be getting the gun workshop, but hopefully pretty soon we'll get a chance to build that and we'll get a chance to understand how the gameplay works with the gun workshop. We'll move on to this next item. So it says reworked electricity system. Return to the fuel consumption system for better convenience and balance. The updated electricity gameplay brings more benefits to overall progression compared to previous versions. So I have not gotten any kind of electricity going. I have a paddle boat and I'm using tiki torches to keep light in my base, so eventually we will figure out how the electricity system works and what it involves. Next point is many new locations. Okay, that's very cool. Be interesting to see what they're about. Hopefully there would be a little bit more information than that, but that's what we have for right now. Next is new base structures, fish ponds, okay, heavy machinery workshop, inventory management reboot, and more. Okay, and more. What is and more? I want to know and more. Please tell me and more. What is and more? Fish pond sounds very interesting. I haven't gotten to fishing in the game, so we will figure out how that goes. And the heavy machinery workshop, I have yet to build that. An inventory management robot. Okay. I have not built that yet. I'm still early game in my very first season playthrough. We'll move on here. Polished late game experience. Okay. It's polished to everybody. Not sure exactly what that means. And there's new guns. I'm probably going to kill these first two. First one just says AUG. Maybe that's what it's called. Maybe it's an AUG. Maybe that's the proper terminology. I'm not a gun enthusiast, so I can't tell you what the proper enunciation is. Then there's the FAMAS, or it could be FAMAS, FAMAS, I don't know. And the AK-12. Well, that's pretty simple, easy to pronounce. Now, I have some screenshots here I looked up. These may or may not be correct. This appears to be, let me go. This should be, I think this is the FAMAS, yeah. FAMAS. All right, I think this is a French-based weapon. Next one over here, this is an AUG. Now, this may or may not be the one that shows up in the game. There may be more than one AUG, and perhaps this version is not going to be the version that is showing in the game. But this is the best that I could find because the developer doesn't have any kind of screenshots for us to take a look at. And this is an AK-12. You got to feel pretty simple. I looked it up. So it's AK-12. This is what the AK-12 looks like. All right. It's pretty cool looking guns. I have yet to get into the guns yet. In my playthrough, I have all NPCs and all threat turned off. The only thing I really have to worry about sharks and if I fall to my death somehow. Very careful though, climbing things not to fall to my death. Next point is refined gun handling. Okay. Don't know exactly what that means, but it's refined now. Then rebound stem enemy difficulty. I don't have enemies up. Eventually, I plan to bring enemies into the game so I can understand it. But right now, my focus is on learning the game, building the different kind of workstations or crafting stations that I call them, to see how that all figures out into the game. Overall progression improvements, including crafting resource balance, research requirements, and blueprint availability. Okay. Again, I'm very new at that, some of you have been playing this for a while will understand what this means. You know what the challenges and difficulties are, like in Subsistence, another game I play. There's definitely some challenges with crafting certain items. They're very difficult to get resources. I understand a challenge when it comes to resource balance when you're having a difficult time getting a certain resource. I mean, it's there, but it's still very challenging. And considering that I haven't explored all of the map in this game, but the map is huge, I could see that if some of the resource is available only on the other side of the map to wherever you start, that could be very challenging. But it would make sense that if that resource is something for late game, that, yeah, it would be a while before you eventually get it. And that would make sense. Okay, so we got that. Okay, the next point, it says improved AI in hitboxes. AI hides, flanks, charges, and throw grenades. Oh, okay, so AI will attempt to hide. Is that what they're saying? They will attempt to flank you. Okay. They will charge you, and they will throw grenades. I don't have, as I said, I don't have the NPCs in the game yet. The enemy, the mutants, whatever. So I don't know what that experience is like yet, but I will eventually. There's upgraded base defense mechanisms. Okay. Upgrade. All right. That doesn't say a lot, but there you go. Multiple bug fixes. All right. I don't know what the different bugs are yet. I haven't. If I've experienced anything, I don't know. Wouldn't know it. Wouldn't recognize it. And then there's a general frame rate optimization. Okay, that's good. I think the last two videos I noticed frame rate was kind of challenging. And I have a relatively new computer, so it shouldn't be an issue for me. But I did notice that there was a little frame rate issue. But it could also be that my computer had been on all day. I was recording other videos. Maybe I just need to restart. So there it says how to opt in to switch to version 0.5.08. Go to your Steam library, right click on the game and select properties. Click on the betas tab and choose public test from the drop down menu. And we'll go over here into mine. Let's see, we go Sunkenland, right click, properties, betas, and then public tests, I believe. Okay, and then here would be the public beta test. I am not going to go out there and take a look at it. Maybe as I learn more about this game, one of the things I will do, and I've done in other games, is when there's an update that's on the public beta server, I will go out there and, you could copy your game over there usually and find and understand how the new crafting stations or new weapons and everything all look and work out. But right now, I'm still early game. If I copied my game over there, I wouldn't be able to do any of these things, so I couldn't demonstrate, couldn't explain and help everyone understand a little bit better about what is going on with the update. But there you go. We have that update in there. I hope that this helped to explain things. Again, the link to this is going to be in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video in Sunkenland, okay? Later, dudes.